Now, if you're anything like me, and two phrases spring to mind there, one, you wish, and two, God help you, you'll be going to TFNation this week. I'm going to be there at the TMUK table with all this crud to sell. We have 6 big announcements coming this way. If you think about it from a announcements per minute ratio, this has got to be up there with all the YouTube greats. Why not keep track of the announcements with this handy announcement tracker? Now, I'm going to be at the TMUK table this coming weekend at TFNation. I'm going to have a lot of different crud to sell, all in support of Toy Foo, and in turn Mary's Meals, the charity which helps to feed kids in some of the world's poorest countries. Announcement 1. Once again, Matt Marshall from Sloth and Crocodile has outdone themselves by creating these fantastic Transformers customs. These are not 3D printed, they are resin cast, so they feel like the real deal. Every year there's a theme, and this year's theme is very close to my heart. It's Manta Force. Now, whether you like Manta Force or you're indifferent to Manta Force, I refuse to believe that anyone's actively against Manta Force. You have to agree these colour schemes are fantastic. You have to agree that. Oh, come on, agree it. Let's take a look at them all individually.
First up is the flagship, the Manta itself, and what better mould to represent such a stalwart force for good than Cosmos. Look at him in his little white jumpsuit, absolutely 100% adorable. Next up is the devious swine known as Bat, modelled after the BAT which we looked at last episode. Bumble Jumper looks fantastic in these slick and evil colours, and I dearly want this to be mine. Next up is the dastardly red Venom, and look at those little eyes. I just love how vibrant this is, and that sea spray mould is welcome in my house anytime. Zip here is of course based on the famous zip gun vehicle piloted by Captain Quest himself, a lovely, lesser seen mossy mustard working perfect with the vibrant red and blue, and Warpath fits the bill perfectly. The Manta Gundog is up next, and isn't that a handsome use of the Beachcomber mould? I love this look, the colours, it's coupled with such a fun toy, it's a must have. And finally, the toy that I really want to be mine, it's Vile Stinkhorn's Bog Rocket. Look at those translucent wings, the slimy greens clashing off those reds and the purples, just disgusting, and I love it. Plus it's Powerglide, who is the best lad.
Aren't they beautiful? And they could be yours if you enter the TMUK raffle. Simply come to the TMUK table, buy a ticket, buy multiple tickets, and you could walk away with one, if not all of these, if you're lucky enough. Announcement 2. Now let's say you're not coming to TFNation, let's say you live in Chicago, Illinois, yet you still want to get in on this custom action. Well, that's unbelievably entitled of you, but in Matt's generosity, he's let our patrons at patreon.com/TRDQ get in on this action with our colouring contest. All you have to do is go to patreon.com/TRDQ. You can sign up for £3 a month, you get access to early videos, you get some exclusive videos, and you get to enter this contest. I'm going to choose the winning design, and Matt's going to create it, and we're going to send it out to you. Isn't that fantastic? That is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Thanks so much to Matt. So get on the Patreon, that's patreon.com/TRDQ, and enter. Announcement 3. Now, you might remember our Jugger Mor video from a while back. I won't go into it, you should go and watch the video, but essentially, Jugger Mor is what we got in Scotland instead of Transformers Generation 2. Now, the rights holders for Jugger Mor got in touch with us. They were absolutely blown away by the video and the response, especially from the Scottish crowd. So what they've done is they've looked into their archives, they found some old scans, and they found an unused cover for issue 6 of the comic before it was cancelled. They sent us the file, and superstar artist Andy Turnbull has cleaned it up, and it's going to be available for sale on the TMUK table. It's a real piece of Transformers history and a great way to get in on the ground floor when Jugger Mor comes back in full force in 2025. Announcement 4, we're going to have all sorts of prints and badges available, drawn and created by me.
We have all new prints this year, all professionally printed of course, on some lovely thick cardstock. First up is this Megatron and Optimus Prime showdown inspired by the '86 movie. And if you like Blaster, and I think you might, this may appeal to you. If you fell in love with Missing Link Optimus Prime this year, why not show that love on a wall? Oh, it's those bad bastard Decepticon headmasters. Won't someone save us? Ah, looky you're here lads, Autobot headmasters to the rescue. Nice companion piece this, I would get both if I were you. And let's not forget this lovingly rendered rendition of Cup. Smaller but just as valid offerings are these postcards featuring the Stunticons and the Protectobots. Why not write home from the convention and tell the folks that you're re-evaluating all your life choices? My favourites from this year are these unique widescreen prints, one showing Optimus looking out over Iacon at dusk, and a slightly less sombre effort with the Dinobots going fishing. Look at them all being all fucking Dinobot-y.
Announcement 5. This print, of course, is inspired by my favourite single issue of Transformers, which is Spotlight Cup, drawn and written by Nick Roche. Nick has agreed with his legal team, it took a bit of back and forth, that if you buy this at the TMUK table, take it over to Nick during the hours he's at his table, queue up just like everybody else, and Nick will sign this for you free of charge. Now, admittedly, Nick does sign everything at his table free of charge, but he's agreed that when he signs this, he'll at least try to be nice about it, which I think is very big of him. A lot of people were asking last year for the Repugnus badges to return, so I've restocked them. They are very, very cute. They have glow-in-the-dark eyes, and they are for charity, so please justify my faith and trust in this community by buying some. And as part of announcement 6, you're going to have an opportunity to save some money, as well as do some good for charity, by using the Birmingham Bonus. The Birmingham Bonus simply means that you can get a print and a badge for £10. Usually they're £6 a piece, but this time it's only going to be £10. Can you get 2 prints for £10? Yes, you can. Can you get 2 badges? No, you can. Don't be greedy. Once TFNation's over, I'm really hoping to get everything that I've got, even stuff from the past, into the online store. People can buy badges, you can buy prints, and it means that even if you're not going to TFNation, you can support TRDQ, TMUK, and most importantly, Toy Foo and Mary's Meals. So yeah, come and see us on the table, come and chat to us, have your picture taken with Repugnus.
Hey, wait a minute, I didn't agree to any of this.
Shut it, you. Yeah, show us what you've bought, what you brought to the show. I am always up for a chat, so please don't be shy. And don't forget, Matt Marshall's zine is going to be on the table too. It's going to be 124 pages for £10. It's got contributions from people from all over the TMUK community. I myself both drew and wrote a story for it, which is worth the price of admission, but the other ones are good too. And just like everything else I've shown you today, from the badges to the prints to the toys, everything goes towards aiding Toy Foo and raising money for Mary's Meals. We'll have work from Andy Turnbull on the table. We'll have Ben Perry on the table for most of the weekend. Why not come over and get a commission from them while you're there? And yeah, we'll see you then, or not. It's up to yourself. No matter what, you're going to have the opportunity to support TRDQ, TMUK, and most importantly, Toy Foo and Mary's Meals. So we'll see you then.